Hello, this is Miss Rachel with the Otago Prattville Public Library, and today we are going to do our fall craft for Tuesday, September 15th. We are going to need this kit, and if you don't have tape, scissors, or glue, you'll need those. You can either get them from the store or you can get them from the library with our reusable craft and supply kits that are available for free at the library. Okay, so out of our kit, we're going to get our supplies all ready, and we're going to pull out of this kit the beige paper with the points at the bottom. We're going to get the brown paper with the points at the top. We're going to make an acorn with it. We're going to get this template that can also be found at www.appl.info/extra4.asp. Additionally, you'll need these little pieces of crepe paper, and there are some leaves in your kit as well that you can use for this craft. I'm just checking my bag and making sure I've got everything for this craft out. It looks good. Looks like I do. So we're going to begin by gluing. We're going to start by gluing our acorn together into one big cohesive background. And so I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the top edge of the lighter paper. And I'm just gonna press my dark brown paper right over the top of that and press down so that it secures nicely. Oops. Mine's not wanting to stick. I might need to use a little bit more glue. Let's try again. If the stick glue doesn't work, you can always use liquid glue also. But I think this should do it. I think I just needed to put a little bit more on and apply some pressure. There we go. All right, next we're going to build our story sequence. So we're going to cut out these circles. I'm going to start by cutting my paper in half long ways. And I'm going to cut out the numbers 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to put them on the acorn. And then what we'll do is we'll tape over the top the symbol or picture that goes with each number to show which one came first in the story, which one came second in the story, and which one came third in the story. And this week's story is Sneeze, Big Bear Sneeze. So if you missed the story time, you can come to the afternoon story time today at 4 p.m. Or you can check out the book Sneeze, Big Bear Sneeze from the library and see what happens. And then you can figure out what order to put your little pictures on. And these are the pictures I'm talking about. So I've got my 1 cut out, I've got my 2 cut out. Let me get my 3 done. This is an especially good craft for little ones because when you're working on it, you're working on scissor skills, which are good for your fine motor skills. You're working on story sequencing and talking about the content, the comprehension of what you have read. Additionally, there's a lot of little parts here So it's kind of a fun creative exercise as well. So I'm going to glue down my numbers with the stick glue again. And I'm going to put my numbers in number order, of course. Start with 1, go to 2, and then we'll add 3 at the end. And we'll do this the same way that you read numbers, which is from left to right. So that's another good early literacy skill that you're working on with your little ones. Next, before we tape our images on, we can decorate a little bit. So I'm going to shift gears and go into decorating mode. And I'm going to tear my crepe paper up a little bit and just get a couple more pieces to work with. And I'm going to use these crepe paper pieces to add a little bit more texture to this top part of the acorn. So once I've got all the pieces torn up to my liking, you can leave them whole too if you prefer. It's totally up to you. You can use your creative judgment. I'm going to do a couple spots of glue and stick just kind of willy-nilly my crepe paper pieces all over. And you can do like I'm doing with just the tip of your finger to pick up the pieces and to get them to stick to the glue. Or you can be a little bit more precise about it. You can crumple the pieces up a little bit if you'd like. There are lots of options. So as I'm decorating, you can take as long or go as quick with this process as you want. Remember, this is your own creation. It doesn't have to look like mine or like Miss Lisa's or anyone else's, because we're just working on flexing those creative brain muscles and learning about art and literature and the fun of reading and the fun of working with the library. Okie dokie, one more little piece here. Awesome, there we go. So my acorn's looking pretty good. As far as decorations go, I'm pretty happy, but I do want to use these little leaves down here to create a little bit of a fall pattern on the bottom. You can use these leaves to do a similar thing, or you can use them to spruce up other parts of the acorn. You can use them on the top and use the crepe paper at the bottom. There are so many ways that you can get creative with this particular project. So don't feel like you have to do it just like I am. You can make this however feels good to you. Awesome, so I've got my leaves on. My decorations are finished. I'm going to put my cap on my glue stick and put my glue stick back in my craft kit. And now we're going to break out our scissors again and cut out our circles with the pictures. So this first picture is a picture of a yellow leaf. Are leaves yellow in the spring when they're brand new? No, leaves turn yellow in the fall and winter when it gets colder. And then they fall right off the tree. I think that's why they call it fall. Our next picture is a red juicy apple We're going to cut that out. Awesome. And I'll set that down right over the 2 where we're going to end up taping it, but we don't have to tape it just yet. I'm going to cut all my pieces out first. If you'd like to tape as you go, you can do that as well. And then my third picture is the picture of a goose. And when you have more than one goose, you call them geese. So we just have the one goose today, but if there were 3 of them, there would be 3 geese. It's one of those funny words that changes a little bit when you add different numbers to it. So we're finished with our scissors. I'll put them away in our craft kit as well. And then we'll take out our tape. You can use Scotch tape also. I'm just using this masking tape because it's what I've got. And it blends in kind of nicely with the acorn as well. So I'm going to take one big piece. I'm going to tear it in half so it's a little bit smaller. And I'm just going to tape the very, very tippy top of my picture circle so that when I lift it up, I can see the number circle. So I know that the geese come third. And the apple in Sneeze, Big Bear Sneeze, in our story, the apple came second. And the very first thing that fell when Big Bear sneezed was a leaf. So we'll put our leaf right over the number 1 circle. And now, not only do you have this really cool acorn craft, but you also have a little bit of a manipulative, interactive game or toy or discussion prompt that you can play with to talk more about the story. Thank you guys so much for creating with me today. I hope you have a lovely day. Talk to you later.